Here's your daily dose of Tottenham via the latest Tottenham news all in one place. Let's get straight into it. So some stats firstly of Lucas Spurs' performance against Burnley. 19 out of his 22 passes were completed and was successful. 2 out of 2 successful dribbles, 3 passes into the final third, 2 out of 2 tackles won, 1 clearance, 1 headed clearance, 1 ball recovery and 4 out of 6 ground duels won. The Guardian report that Tottenham were closing in on completing the signing of Eberechi Eze. Gimme Sport report that Eberechi Eze has informed some England teammates he expects the move to Spurs to happen this summer. Thomas Frank on what he said to Richarlison when he went off. Frank said, just very well done. I really liked his performance, his work great, and yeah, we're looking after him. Frank on what skills does Archie Gray possess to play in the number 6 role. Frank said we need to be aware of not putting players in different positions. I think he's a player that is a flexible player. He can definitely play the centre back and the right back, but I think he's more of a natural as a midfielder. But he can play all 3 positions. I like his dynamic. He's covering a lot of ground. He's good in duels, good in the pressure, and great at carrying the ball forward as well. The Daily Mail report that Manchester United, Liverpool and Tottenham Hotspur are all targeting a move for Brentford's captain and defender Nathan Collins. Crystal Palace boss Ole Glasner on Tottenham transfer target Eberechi Eze. Glasner said Eb should have scored a goal today. He had one and it was disallowed. He will come tomorrow to the Crystal Palace training ground. Tuesday off. We take Wednesday and expect him to be back playing for us against Fredrikstad. He was picked because he's a Crystal Palace player and he's a very good Crystal Palace player. There was no reason not to pick him. It's impossible to draw at Chelsea if everyone is not 100% committed. I know Eb's clause is gone, so it's the club's decision if he goes. We will see what happens. Thomas Frank spoke about Eberechi Eze, and if a deal was edging closer, Frank said, I have that nice principle that I would like to speak about the players that are in-house, and all the other speculation, I don't want to speak about too much about that. Thomas Frank, on the moment when Matthias Tell was warming up and the Tottenham fans gave him a big cheer of support, Frank said, yeah, extremely happy about how the fans reacted towards Matthias. As I said yesterday, I think the true Tottenham fans, they're behind him and they showed it today. Thomas Frank on the dream scenario, if that is to have Richarlison and Dominic Solanke pushing each other. Frank said the dream scenario is to have 2 good strikers. We need that. We're hopefully playing more than 60 games this season. That would be great as we've done something right. And for that, you need double positions. You need that. Thomas Frank on Richarlison as it's a World Cup year, and if that's extra motivation for him. Frank said, yeah, but I think before the season started, I had an expectation that he would be an important part. That hasn't changed. Of course, we're all very happy. He should be very happy today. But again, we shouldn't get carried away. It's one game today. Happy, enjoy it, 24 hours and move on. Then we prepare for City.